Fifth Avenue, let me paint you a picture. The kind of street that makes you feel alive. From the Plaza Hotel to the Rockefeller Center, this is where the city shows you how to thrive. Windows full of everything you've ever wanted. People moving like they got somewhere to be. Fifth Avenue, the groove is in the pavement. Fifth Avenue, the groove is running free. Fifth Avenue, groove, feel it now. Fifth Avenue shows you when and how. Fifth Avenue, groove, warm and wide. Fifth Avenue, walking fills you up inside. Step by step, block by block. Fifth Avenue, groove, never gonna stop. Fifth Avenue, right here. Fifth Avenue, all year. Yeah. Walk it in the morning when the city's waking. Past the storefronts with the golden light inside. Fifth Avenue belongs to everyone who's walking. It doesn't matter where you come from or your stride. The tourists and the locals and the dreamers, all moving on the same iconic ground. Fifth Avenue, the groove connects them all. Fifth Avenue, the most magnificent sound of footsteps and ambition, and the taxi horns and saxophone from somewhere on the corner. Fifth Avenue, I could walk this street forever. Fifth Avenue, I never would be mourner. Fifth Avenue, groove, feel it now. Fifth Avenue shows you when and how. Fifth Avenue, groove, warm and wide. Fifth Avenue, walking fills you up inside. Yeah. By afternoon, the avenue is golden. The light between the buildings hits just right. Fifth Avenue, groove in the afternoon sunshine makes you feel like everything's alight with possibility. The city's best ingredient, the warmth of knowing you are right where you belong. Fifth Avenue, the groove has always lived here. Fifth Avenue, it's been here all along. So here's the final word on Fifth Avenue. If you ever get the chance to walk it, do. Because the groove of this particular street is something that the whole world wants to feel too. From the museums to the park to the cathedral, from the bottom to the top of this great town. Fifth Avenue groove, put it in your memory. Fifth Avenue groove, the best walk in the crown. Fifth Avenue groove, feel it now. Fifth Avenue shows you when and how. Fifth Avenue groove. Fifth Avenue, right here. Step by step, step by step. Manhattan feels like nothing else on earth. The moment that you step onto the street, Manhattan feels like everything has worth, and every single corner has a beat. The city talks to you before you ask it. The energy arrives before you do. Manhattan feels, and everyone who's felt it knows exactly what I'm talking to. Manhattan feels warm and alive. Manhattan feels like the best place to thrive. Manhattan feels every single day. Manhattan feels there's no other way to live this full, to feel this real. Manhattan feels, that's the deal. Manhattan feels right here. Manhattan feels, oh yeah. The morning coffee tastes like possibilities. The yellow cabs are painting everything in gold. Manhattan feels like someone wrote a movie and cast you in the role. you always wanted to hold. Every building has a story in the windows. Every person walking has a somewhere to be. Manhattan feels when you feel it fully. Manhattan feels like finally being free. Manhattan feels warm and alive. Manhattan feels like the best place to thrive. Manhattan feels every single day. Manhattan feels there's no other way. The Hudson River catching all the evening light. The skyline doing what it always does. Manhattan feels like something burning bright, like everything that life was. And because you ended up here on this particular island, with the groove and all the people and the dream, Manhattan feels the city keeps on giving. Manhattan feels more beautiful than it seems. Oh. Manhattan find you. Let the energy do everything it does. Manhattan feels, it never lets you leave completely. Manhattan feels, it's always in your blood. Once you felt the rhythm of these sidewalks, once you've seen the skyline from the bridge, Manhattan feels, lives inside you always. Manhattan feels, from the valley to the ridge. Manhattan feels warm and alive. Manhattan feels like the best place to thrive. Manhattan feels right here, warm and alive. Warm and alive. Lady Liberty standing in the water, holding up her torch against the sky. Lady Liberty, every son and daughter who ever crossed the sea to ask her why. The world is hard, but something keeps them going. Something in the flame that never dies. Lady Liberty, the most important symbol of everything we reach for when we rise. Lady Liberty, torch held high. Lady Liberty, beneath the open sky. Lady Liberty, warm and free. Lady Liberty, she stands for you and me. Feel the freedom, feel the light. Lady Liberty makes everything feel right. Lady Liberty, right there. Lady Liberty, beyond compare. We took the ferry on a Saturday morning, the city disappearing behind the wake. Lady Liberty, growing larger slowly, like a promise that the world was built to make. To every person who has ever needed to believe that somewhere good exists, Lady Liberty, she never stopped believing. Lady Liberty, she never closed her fist. Lady Liberty, torch held high. Lady Liberty, beneath the open sky. Lady Liberty, warm and free. Lady Liberty, she stands for you and me. The photographs we took against the harbor, with the skyline of Manhattan far behind. Lady Liberty, the most beautiful of backdrops for the most important thing you'll ever find. The feeling that you're part of something larger, that your story is connected to the whole. Lady Liberty, she holds the city spirit. Lady Liberty, she holds the city's soul. Reminding that the dream is still alive and still worth chasing. Lady Liberty, she's been here through everything. Lady Liberty, still standing, still embracing every person coming in with hope. Every story that begins on these shores. Lady Liberty, the groove salutes her always. Lady Liberty, forever and more. Lady Liberty, torch held high. Lady Liberty, beneath the open sky. Lady Liberty, beyond compare. Central Park morning, coffee in my hand. The whole city pressing from outside the trees. Central Park morning, this is where I land. When everything I need is just a breeze. And the pathway and the people walking slow. The joggers and the families and the birds. Central Park morning gives you back the things that the working week has stolen without words. Central Park morning, breathe it in. Central Park morning, where the good days begin. Central Park morning, warm and free. Central Park morning was made for you and me. Fresh air and the open green. Central Park morning, the best thing you've seen. Central Park morning, right here. Central Park morning, oh yeah. We found a bench beside the Bethesda fountain and sat there with the coffee and the sound of water in a conversation easy. And all the beauty of this stretch of ground. Central Park morning, with the friends around you. The kind that showed up without being asked. Central Park morning, the city disappears here. Central Park morning, that's its greatest task. Central Park morning, breathe it in. something beautiful and true. A saxophone was playing from a distance, the perfect soundtrack for the open green. Central Park morning, the best part of New York City. Central Park morning, the most important scene. So come here when the week has been too heavy. Come here when you need the city to be kind. Central Park morning gives you back your breathing. Central Park morning gives you back your mind. In the middle of Manhattan, there's this miracle of green and air and water and the groove. Central Park morning, find it every weekend. Central Park morning, find your mood. Central Park morning, breathe it in. Central Park, Central Park morning, where the good days begin. Central Park morning, right here, breathe it in. Breathe it in, breathe it in. Empire State Building. But let me talk about what it means to stand beneath it and look all the way up. It's not just steel and glass and window scenes. It's every dream that ever tried to fill a cup of ambition in the city. Every person who came here with nothing in a name. Empire State, you are the proof of something. Empire State, you and New York are the same. Empire State, a group standing tall. Empire State, a group answers every call. Empire State, a groove touching sky. Empire State, a groove, that's the reason why New York never sleeps and never stops. Empire State, a groove from the bottom to the tops. Empire State, a groove right here. Empire State of groove, always near. I stood on the observation deck at sunset, and the whole city spread out like a song. Every borough telling its own story, every light of life that's carried on. The Bronx to Brooklyn and the Queens to Staten, Manhattan in the middle holding everything. Empire State, you see it all from up here. Empire State, you understand what cities bring to the people who believe in something bigger than the place they started from before. Empire State, you are the original reminder. Empire State, that life is always more. Empire State, a group standing tall. Empire State, a group answers every call. Empire State, a groove touching sky. Empire State, a groove, that's the reason why. There's a group that lives inside the Empire State, in the Art Deco lines and the Golden Glow. Empire State of Groove, the most majestic building. Empire State of Groove, the greatest show of what humanity can build when it believes, when it reaches for the thing that seems too high. Empire State of Groove, you make the city. Empire State of Groove, you made the sky. So every time I see it from the distance, from the bridge or from the park or from the street, Empire State reminds me of the mission that this city puts in everyone it meets. Rise up, that's the groove of the Empire State. Rise up past the floor you thought was your ceiling. Empire State, a groove, the most important lesson. Empire State of groove, the most important feeling. Empire State of groove, standing tall. Empire State of groove answers every call. Ooh, Empire State of groove. Empire State of groove, right here, standing tall, standing tall. Brooklyn Bridge, we walked it in the morning. The cables catching light from every side. Brooklyn Bridge, the greatest selfie location. The Manhattan skyline right behind our stride. Every photo tells the same beautiful story of people who came here and found the view. Brooklyn Bridge, you are the most iconic. Brooklyn Bridge, you make the ordinary new. Brooklyn Bridge photos, frame by frame. Brooklyn Bridge photos, everyone a frame of something beautiful, something real. Brooklyn Bridge photos capture how we feel. Snap it, keep it, hold it close. Brooklyn Bridge photos, that's what matters most. Brooklyn Bridge photos, right here. Brooklyn Bridge photos, oh yeah. We stood there in the middle of the bridge, the East River far below on either side, Manhattan on one end and Brooklyn on the other end. Us right in between, that perfect ride. A feeling like you're standing in the center of everything the city has to give. Brooklyn Bridge, the most photogenic moment. Brooklyn Bridge, the best place to live. Inside a photograph, the cables and the towers, the people walking with their faces to the sky. Brooklyn Bridge, I never wanna leave it. Brooklyn Bridge, I never wonder why. Brooklyn Bridge photos, frame by frame, frame by frame. Brooklyn Bridge photos, everyone a frame of something beautiful, something real. Brooklyn Bridge photos capture how we feel. Yeah. The afternoon light hit the bridge so perfectly that everything looked like a painting we had planned. Brooklyn Bridge photos taken with the good ones. Brooklyn Bridge photos captured hand in hand. Not because the image is the memory, but because the moment was so warm and true. Brooklyn Bridge photos, the groove between the cables. Brooklyn Bridge photos, me and you. If you ever find yourself in New York City and someone says let's walk the bridge today, say yes, because the Brooklyn Bridge delivers one of the most beautiful walks in any way you've ever walked. The skyline and the water, the groove of the suspension and the view. Brooklyn Bridge photos, keep them always. Brooklyn Bridge photos, that's what New York gave you. Brooklyn Bridge photos, frame by frame, frame by Brooklyn Bridge photos, everyone a frame. Brooklyn Bridge photos, right here, frame by frame, frame by frame. York at night, let me tell you what it looks like. From the bridge or from the rooftop or the street, the whole city turns to something cinematic. Every light a story, every block a beat. New York at night is when the city shows its soul. The neon in the yellow cabin glow of everything that makes this island famous. New York at night, the greatest show. New York night, city lights. New York night, everything ignites. New York night, warm and bright. New York night, the most beautiful sight. Skyline glowing, energy flowing. New York night, there's no way of knowing where the night will take you. New York night, the city will make you. We walk from the High Line to the waterfront and watch the city from across the river. New York at night delivers something different. New York at night, a city-sized quiver of electricity and human ambition, of dreams compressed into the light and sound. New York at night, you feel it in your chest. New York at night, the most profound experience of what a city can become when 8 million people all decide to shine. New York at night, the groove of this is everything. New York at night is yours and mine. New York night, city lights. New York night, everything ignites. New York night, warm and bright. New York night, the most beautiful sight. The Empire State was purple, then it changed to gold. The Brooklyn Bridge was outlined in the dark. New York at night, more beautiful than anyone has ever told you, more than any remark could do it justice. You have to feel it standing somewhere, looking at the glow. New York at night, the groove of all this beauty. New York at night, the best thing that I know. The best thing that I know. So here's what New York night will always mean to me. It means that beauty and ambition coexist. It means that 8 million lives are all connected by this incredible illuminated list of streets and bridges, towers, parks and rivers, of everything this city chose to be. New York at night, the groove of this is permanent. New York at night, it lives inside of me. New York night, city lights. New York night, everything ignites. Coffee at the New York Public Library. The lions on the steps keeping watch outside. Coffee at the library, the most literary of all the places where the groove can hide. The reading rooms with all their golden ceilings, the people bent to borrow a page or two. Coffee at the library, the city's finest secret. Coffee at the library, made for me and you. Coffee at the library, books around. Coffee at the library, the most beautiful sound of pages turning in the quiet hum. Coffee at the library, this is where I'm from. When the city gets too loud, coffee at the library, standing proud. Coffee at the library, right here. Coffee at the library, all year. We sat outside the lions on the staircase and watched Fifth Avenue moving at its pace. Coffee at the library, the perfect intersection of the city's energy and the quiet space. Inside, the knowledge and the architecture, the Beaux Arts beauty of the marble hall. Coffee at the library, the groove lives here too. Coffee at the library, between the books and all. Coffee at the library, books around. Coffee at the library, the most beautiful sound of pages turning in the quiet hum. Coffee at the library, this is where I'm from. There's something about being in a place where every book that's ever mattered lies. Coffee at the library, the particular grace of what a city to its people gives. When it builds a place this beautiful for everyone, the marble and the wood and the quiet light. The coffee at the library, the groove of knowledge. Coffee at the library, the most important right. So bring your coffee to the library steps and watch the city from the best of seats. Coffee at the library, between the lions. Coffee at the library, where Fifth Avenue meets. The imagination of a million readers, the dreams of everyone who ever learned. Coffee at the library, the groove of wisdom. Coffee at the library, something to be earned. Coffee at the library, books around. Coffee at the library, the most beautiful sound. Coffee at the library, right here. Books around, books around, books around, books around. Central Park with you, that's the destination. No particular path and no particular time. Central Park with you, the best conversation happens somewhere between the park and the sublime. We found ourselves beside the reservoir, the whole skyline reflected in the water. Central Park with you, the city's greatest gift. Central Park with you, exactly as it ought to be. The trees, the paths, the horses and the cyclists, the people living out their Saturday. Central Park with you, the groove of being present. Central Park with you, the very best way. Central Park with you, let's walk. Central Park with you, the best place to talk. Central Park with you, warm and slow. Central Park with you, the best place I know. Hand in hand along the path. Central Park with you, the best of our lives. Central Park with you, right here. Central Park with you, oh yeah. We stopped at every interesting thing we found. The pretzel cart, the busker with the violin. Central Park with you, every ordinary ground becomes extraordinary when you're in this park with the right person on the right day. When the light comes through the leaves at just that angle. Central Park with you, I could walk forever. Central Park with you, in every beautiful tangle of pathway, indecision and direction, of going nowhere slowly and completely. Central Park with you, the groove of true connection. Central Park with you, the most sincerely. Central Park with you, let's walk. Central Park with you, the best place to talk. strawberry fields and the sheep meadow, the bow bridge and the ramble in the trees. Central Park with you, more beautiful than ever. Central Park with you, exactly as you please. The afternoon became the evening slowly, and neither one of us was ready to go. Central Park with you, the greatest New York afternoon. Central Park with you, the warmest glow. So here's my recommendation to the world. If you ever find yourself in New York City, go to Central Park with someone that you love and walk until the park becomes the ditty of your story, your particular song of an afternoon that neither will forget. Central Park with you, the groove of this is permanent. Central Park with you, the best I've had, yeah. Central Park with you, best walk. Central Park with you, the best place to talk. Central Park with you, right here, let's walk. Let's walk. The Met Steps, everybody comes here. The Met Steps, nobody has a plan. Just the steps, the fountain, and the people, and the most important museum in the land. Behind you, but out here on the staircase, the city and the art feel just the same. The Met Steps, where the groove meets culture. The Met Steps, everyone is glad they came. The Met Steps, sit a while. The Met Steps, worth every mile. The Met Steps, warm and wide. The Met Steps, the best place to reside. For an afternoon of nothing important, the Met Steps, the most beautiful assortment of the world going by. The Met Steps beneath the New York sky. We got the coffee from the cart across the avenue, and climbed the steps and found our favorite spot. The Met Steps with the view of Central Park behind us. The Met Steps with everything we've got. Of the afternoon, the people and the sunlight, the tour groups and the locals and the rest. The Met Steps, the most democratic stage. The Met Steps, New York City at its best. The Met Steps, sit a while. The Met Steps, worth every mile. The Met Steps, warm and wide. The Met Steps, the best place to reside. There's a groove to how the Met Steps work, the way the afternoon light falls across the stone. The Met Steps, you never feel alone here. The Met Steps, this city is your home. The moments when you sit between the columns and watch the world process itself below. The Met Steps, the groove of art and living. The Met Steps, the greatest show. Inside are all the centuries of beauty, but out here on the steps, this is alive. The Med Steps, where contemporary living meets the art of how the great ones thrive. So sit here with your coffee and your people, and let the city be the masterpiece. The Met Steps, the groove of New York culture. The Met Steps, the most important piece. The Met Steps, sit a while. The Met Steps, worth every mile. The Met Steps, right here. Sit a while, sit a while. The Bronx, let me tell you where I'm coming from. The borough that gave birth to everything. The Bronx, where the hip-hop started running, where the groove became a cultural offering to the world. The break beats and the rhymes, the turntables and the beat boys on the floor. The Bronx, you gave the world its rhythm. The Bronx, and the world came back for more. I came from nothing in these streets, I tell you. The apartment is small, the dreams were always big. The Bronx taught me how to keep on going, how to build a life from every single gig. Bronx rising, never stopping. Bronx rising, all the dreams worth dropping, everything to chase them, that's the Bronx way. Bronx rising, better every single day. From the bottom to the top, Bronx rising, never gonna stop. Bronx rising, right here, Bronx rising, oh yeah. The Bronx is not the borough that they tell you in the movies with the fire escapes in gray. The Bronx is where the realest people live, though. The ones who turned our hardest into great. The Yankees and the Grand Concourse and the gardens, the botanical beauty in the Bronx Zoo. The Bronx, so much more than any headline. The Bronx, the most misunderstood truth. I learned to hustle in these streets respectfully, to never let the circumstances win. The Bronx raised me with the particular toughness, the kind that always finds a way to begin again. Bronx rising, never stopping. Bronx rising, all the dreams worth dropping, everything to chase them, that's the Bronx way. Bronx rising, better every single day. The Bronx set sunset from the elevated train. The whole borough spread below in golden light. Bronx rising, you can feel the determination. Bronx rising, even more so in the night, when the families are together on the stoops and music fills the courtyard with its groove. Bronx rising, home of the most resilient. Bronx rising, home of those who always move. So here's to everyone who came up from the Bronx, who took the lessons of these streets and flew. Bronx rising, every doctor, lawyer, artist. Bronx rising, every dreamer who broke through the ceiling that the world put on your borough, and prove that where you're from is not your fate. Bronx rising, the groove of the determined. Bronx rising, the borough that is great. Bronx rising, never stopping. Bronx rising, all the dreams worth dropping. Bronx rising, right here. Never stopping, never stopping. other side of the bridge. Brooklyn Soul, where the real New York lives. Brooklyn Soul, in the brownstone neighborhoods, the coffee shops and the weekend farmer stands. Brooklyn Soul, the groove that got transplanted from every corner of the world's best lands to this borough. Brooklyn Soul is global. The Brooklyn Soul, everyone here understands. Brooklyn Soul, and real. Brooklyn Soul, the most authentic feel. Brooklyn Soul, you and me. Brooklyn Soul is where the groove runs free. Coffee in the brownstone light. Brooklyn Soul, everything feels right. Brooklyn Soul, right here. Brooklyn Soul, all year. The Brooklyn Flea on a Saturday morning, the vintage records and the smell of good food. Brooklyn Soul, the most eclectic gathering. Brooklyn Soul, the best possible mood for spending a weekend. The people watching, the conversations over something warm. Brooklyn Soul, the groove of this community. Brooklyn Soul, the most important norm. Brooklyn Soul, warm and real. Brooklyn Soul, the most authentic feel. Brooklyn Soul, you and me. Brooklyn Soul is where the groove runs free. Prospect Park on a Sunday afternoon. Brooklyn Soul in every face that passes. Brooklyn Soul, the trees, the lake, the music. Brooklyn Soul, the groove that time amasses. In this borough of the artists and the dreamers, the ones who found that Brooklyn fit them best. Brooklyn Soul, you are the finest borough. Brooklyn Soul, you stand above the rest. So walk the streets of Brooklyn on an easy day and feel the soul that this borough carries. Brooklyn Soul, in the architecture. Brooklyn Soul, in every breath it buries. Inside you, the warmth of this community, the groove of knowing that you found your place. Brooklyn Soul, the most important borough. Brooklyn Soul, New York's most human face. Brooklyn Soul, warm and real. Brooklyn Soul, the most authentic feel. Brooklyn Soul, right here. Warm and real. Warm and real. City teaches, rise up, no matter where you started from. Rise up, the city never stops believing. Rise up, the work is never really done. I came here with a bag and half a dream, and New York said, okay, let's see what you got. Rise up, the city tests you and it builds you. Rise up, and give the city everything you brought. Rise up, New York, reach the sky. Rise up, New York, never wonder why. You came here for this. Rise up, New York, don't you ever miss the chance to be the person you were meant to be. Rise up, New York, the city sets you free. Rise up, New York, right here. Every person in the city has a story of how they got here and what they left behind. Rise up New York. Every single story is the story of a person who climbed past the doubt and past the circumstance, past everyone who said it couldn't be done. Rise up New York. The city gave them chances. Rise up New York. And one by one they won. I'm not gonna pretend it comes easy. The subway at rush hour ain't no joke. Rise up New York. But on the other side of heart, rise up New York, is everything you hold. Rise up New York, reach the sky. Rise up New York, never wonder why. You came here for this. Rise up New York, don't you ever miss. From the Bronx to Brooklyn to the Queens and Staten, from every corner of this city's fire. Rise up New York, the groove of advancement. Rise up New York, the most important drive to be the best version of yourself, to use this city as the fuel you need. Rise up New York, the Empire State agrees. Rise up New York, you have to plant the seed. So here's a final verse, and here's the message. New York was built by people who rose up. Every single building, every bridge and tunnel, every dream fulfilled from the bottom up. Rise up New York, that's the city's history. That's the groove that runs beneath the street. Rise up New York, add your story to it. Rise up New York, make the circle complete. Rise up New York, reach the sky. The sky, reach the sky. Beth is the fountain, conversations, the water in the background, keeping time. Beth is the fountain, where the best relations deepen into something more sublime. We sat there for 2 hours without noticing. The afternoon had traded for the evening glow. Beth is the fountain, conversations always honest. Beth is a fountain, something in the flow. Beth is the fountain, let it flow. Beth is the fountain, conversations grow into the real, into the true. Beth is the fountain made for me and you. Water talking, friends around. Beth is the fountain, the most beautiful sound. Beth is the fountain, right here. Beth is the fountain all year. The angel on the fountain keeps on watching, as if she knows exactly what we need. Beth is the fountain, the most perfect setting for the kind of conversation that can lead to something honest, the things you'd never say in the office or the restaurant or the rush. Beth is the fountain, Central Park provides it. Beth is the fountain, the most important hush. Beth is the fountain, let it flow. Beth is the fountain, conversations grow into the real, into the true. Beth is the fountain made for me and you. Somebody brought the coffee in a thermos, Somebody else remembers something funny. Bethesda Fountain, conversations priceless. Bethesda Fountain, better than any money could buy. The laughter and the water and the city just outside the park's green wall. Bethesda Fountain, the best place for the real ones. Bethesda Fountain, the best place for it all. So meet your people at the Bethesda Fountain and let the water set the conversation free. Bethesda Fountain, something in the angel. Bethesda Fountain, something in the tree of Central Park that holds you in its beauty and makes the words come easier than before. Bethesda Fountain, conversations always worth it. Bethesda Fountain, conversations always more. Bethesda Fountain, let it flow. Bethesda Fountain, conversations grow. Bethesda Fountain, right here. Let it flow. Let it flow. Rise up, New York, that's what the city teaches. Rise up, no matter where you started from. Rise up, the city never stops believing. Rise up, the work is never really done. I came here with a bag and half a dream, and New York said, okay, let's see what you got. Rise up, the city tests you and it builds you. Rise up and give the city everything you brought. Rise up, New York, reach the sky. Rise up, New York, never wonder why. You came here for this. Rise up, New York, don't you ever miss the chance to be the person you were meant to be. Rise up, New York, the city sets you free. Rise up, New York, right here. Rise up, New York, every year. Every person in the city has a story of how they got here and what they left behind. Rise up, New York. Every single story is the story of a person who climbed past the doubt and past the circumstance, past everyone who said it couldn't be done. Rise up, New York. The city gave them chances. Rise up, New York. And one by one they won. I'm not gonna pretend it comes easy. The subway at rush hour ain't no joke. Rise up, New York. But on the other side of hard, rise up, New York, is everything you hold. Rise up, New York, reach the sky. Rise up, New York, never wonder why. You came here for this. Rise up, New York, don't you ever miss. From the Bronx to Brooklyn to the Queens and Staten, from every corner of this city's fire. Rise up, New York, the groove of advancement. Rise up, New York, the most important drive to be the best version of yourself, to use this city as the fuel you need. Rise up, New York, the Empire State agrees. Rise up, New York, you have to plant the seed. So here's a final verse, and here's the message. New York was built by people who rose up. Every single building, every bridge and tunnel, every dream fulfilled from the bottom up. Rise up, New York, that's the city's history. That's the groove that runs beneath the street. Rise up, New York, add your story to it. Rise up, New York, make the circle complete. Rise up, New York, reach the sky. city has its own beat. New York groove, you feel it in the street. New York groove, in the subway and the cafe. New York groove, it finds you every day. From the upper west to the lower east side, New York groove is in every stride of every person who has ever lived here. New York groove, the most important guide. New York groove, feel it move. New York groove, the city's in the groove. New York groove, warm and bright. New York groove, from morning into night. Every borough, every block, New York groove, never gonna stop. New York groove, right here. New York groove, oh yeah. The street musicians make the groove official. The drummer on the corner set in time. New York groove, the most collaborative music. New York groove, the most organic rhyme of city living. Everyone contributing their particular note to the whole song. New York groove belongs to all 8 billion. New York groove, where everyone belongs. New York groove, feel it move. New York groove, the city's in the groove. New York groove, warm and bright. New York groove, from morning into night. From the jazz clubs in the village to the rooftops, New York groove has never had a home. It lives in every corner of the city. New York groove, you're never really alone. When you got this rhythm in your body, this particular way of walking through the world. New York groove, the most transferable feeling. New York groove, once you feel it, you're enrolled. So walk these streets and let the groove receive you. Let Manhattan put its rhythm in your feet. New York groove, the greatest gift this city gives to every person that it meets. Once you felt New York groove inside you, it stays with you wherever life may go. New York groove, the groove of the eternal city. New York groove, the best thing that I know. New York groove, feel it move. New York groove, the city's in the groove. New York groove. Right here. Feel it move, feel it move. Walk the High Line above the city streets. Walk the High Line where the old rail meets. The gardens and the art in the Hudson view. Walk the High Line made for me and you. The city from above looks different entirely. The neighborhoods below in perfect frame. Walk the High Line, New York reinvented. Walk the High Line, the city's finest claim. Walk the High Line, feel the height. Walk the High Line, New York from the right perspective, everything below. Walk the High Line, the best way to know the city from a different angle. Walk the High Line, the most beautiful tangle of garden and of city and of sky. Walk the High Line, that's the reason why we Walk from Gansevoort to the Hudson Yards. The city changing as we moved along. Walk the High Line, the gardens in the summer. Walk the High Line, the most important song of urban reinvention. What a city does when it takes the broken and makes beautiful. Walk the High Line, the groove of transformation. Walk the High Line, the most wonderful. Walk the High Line, feel the hype. Walk the High Line, New York from the right perspective, everything below. Walk the High Line, the best way to know. The art installations and the benches, the people from every country in the world. Walk the High Line, the most cosmopolitan of promenades, the flag of New York unfurled. In every face and language and direction. Walk the High Line, everyone belongs. Walk the High Line, the groove of open cities. Walk the High Line, full of the world's songs. So add the High Line to your New York itinerary. Walk it slow and let the city show itself. Walk the High Line, the groove of elevated living. Walk the High Line, the best thing on the shelf of everything New York has built for people who need beauty in their ordinary day. Walk the High Line, the city's finest offering. Walk the High Line, the most New York way. Walk the High Line, feel the hype. Walk the High Line, New York from the right. Walk the High Line, right here. Feel the hype, feel the hype. Queens flavor, the most diverse borough. Queens flavor, every country in one place. Queens flavor in the Jackson Heights markets. Queens flavor, every culture's finest face. The food alone could take you around the world, from Flushing to Astoria in one day. Queens flavor, the groove of global living. Queens flavor, the New York that's here to stay. Queens flavor, taste it all. Queens flavor answers every call of curiosity and warmth and food. Queens flavor, the most welcoming mood. Yeah. In the 5 boroughs, everyone is real. Queens flavor, the most authentic deal. Queens flavor, right here. Queens flavor, all year. The honest fear in Flushing Meadows, standing like a promise that the world is one. Queens flavor, the most ambitious symbol. Queens flavor, everything under one sun. Of this borough's beautiful diversity, the language is the music and the taste. its most genuine. Queen's flavor, the groove you can't replace. Queen's flavor, taste it all. Queen's flavor answers every call of curiosity and warmth and food. Queen's flavor, the most welcoming mood. Astoria at sunset by the waterfront, the Manhattan skyline close enough to touch. Queen's flavor, looking at the city from the other side. Queen's flavor, loving it so much that you forget you're in a different borough, that you forget that you have somewhere to be. Queen's flavor, the groove of appreciation. Queen's flavor sets the spirit free. So cross the bridge and come to Queens for a Saturday. Let the borough show you everything it has. Queen's flavor, the most rewarding detour. Queen's flavor, better than it was. Even in your imagination, Queens delivers more than any expectation set. Queen's flavor, the groove of global New York. Queen's flavor, the best you haven't tried yet. Queen's flavor, taste it all. Queen's flavor answers every call. Queen's flavor, right here. Taste it all, taste it all. Times Square at midnight, nothing prepares you. Times Square at midnight, for the light and the sound. Times Square at midnight, the whole world is there. Times Square at midnight, the most famous ground on earth perhaps. The billboards and the people, the tourists and the locals and the globe. Times Square at midnight, every nation represented. Times Square at midnight, the greatest show. Times Square at midnight, lights ablaze. Times Square at midnight, the most beautiful haze of neon and of humanity and groove. Times Square at midnight, find your move. Through the crowd and through the color. Times Square at midnight, like no other. Times Square at midnight, right here. Times Square at midnight, atmosphere. We stood in the middle of the intersection and let the whole thing wash over us complete. Times Square at midnight, the most overwhelming, beautiful assault upon the street. Senses everything at maximum volume, everything at maximum of breath. Times Square at midnight, the crossroads of the world. Times Square at midnight, the most electric night. Times Square at midnight, lights ablaze. Times Square at midnight, the most beautiful haze of neon and of humanity and groove. Times Square at midnight, find your move. The Broadway theaters and the restaurant signs, the energy of everyone who chose tonight. Times Square at midnight, the groove of global culture. Times Square at midnight, the most concentrated light of human ambition and of entertainment, of everything the city wants to say. So if you never stood in Times Square midnight, add it to the list of things to do. Times Square at midnight, the most New York experience. Times Square at midnight gives itself to you completely and without apology. The most cinematic corner of the earth. Times Square at midnight, the groove of the spectacular. Times Square at midnight, everything it's worth. Times Square at midnight, lights ablaze. Times Square at midnight, the most beautiful haze. Times Square at midnight, right here. Lights ablaze, lights ablaze, lights ablaze.
Harlem Soul, let me speak about this neighborhood, the one that changed the culture of the world. Harlem Soul, the renaissance that happened here, the art, the music, and the flag unfurled. A black excellence in beauty and creation, of Langston and of Ella and the groove. Harlem Soul, the most important neighborhood. Harlem Soul, still here and still in move. Harlem Soul, feel the history. Harlem Soul, the groove and the mystery of everything this neighborhood became. Harlem Soul, the world will never be the same since the music started here. Harlem Soul, the groove you feel is clear. Harlem Soul, right here. Harlem Soul, every year. I walk 125th Street on a Sunday morning, the gospel spilling out of open church doors. Harlem Soul, the sound of something sacred. Harlem Soul, the groove behind the floors of this particular history, the Apollo, the stage where greatness proved itself each night. Harlem Soul, the birthplace of so much beauty. Harlem Soul, the groove that got it right. From the blues to jazz, the hip-hop to the neo soul that carries everything this place created. Harlem Soul, I feel it in my body. Harlem Soul, still alive and not abated. Harlem Soul, feel the history. Harlem Soul, the groove and the mystery of everything this neighborhood became. Harlem Soul, world will never be the same. The brownstones and the stoops and the community, the people who have held this neighborhood through time. Harlem Soul, the groove of perseverance. Harlem Soul, the most important rhyme of neighborhood resilience and beauty of holding on and holding up the culture. Harlem Soul, the groove of Black New York. Harlem Soul, magnificent and sculpted. So when you walk through Harlem, feel the layers of every person who created something real. Harlem Soul, the weight of this is beautiful. Harlem Soul, the most important feel of what a neighborhood can mean to culture when it dares to be exactly who it is. Harlem Soul, the groove of the irreplaceable. Harlem Soul, and all of this is here. Harlem Soul, feel the history. Harlem Soul, the groove and the mystery. Harlem Soul, right here. Feel the history, feel the history. music start? East Village morning, where the bohemian heart of New York City beats the most completely. East Village morning, feeling it so keenly. The vintage shops and the coffee and the art. East Village morning, the groove from the start of everything that made this city different. East Village morning, the most important part. East Village morning, wide awake. East Village morning, the most beautiful mistake of ending up here when you meant to go somewhere else. East Village morning, the groove finds itself in every corner and each open door. East Village morning, what the city's for. East Village morning, right here. East Village morning, atmosphere. The brunch spots with the lines around the block, the record stores and the Ukrainian diner. East Village morning sets the groove clock. East Village morning, nothing could be finer than the mix of old New York and something newer. The punk rock history and the neo soul. East Village morning, the most interesting chapter. East Village morning, the most complete whole. East Village morning, wide awake. East Village morning, the most beautiful mistake of ending up here when you meant to go somewhere else. East Village morning, the groove finds itself. Tompkins Square Park on a Saturday morning, the dogs, the people, and the open air. East Village morning, the groove of alternative living. East Village morning, finding the rare in the ordinary corner of the city. The saxophone from the open window above. East Village morning, the most New York experience. East Village morning, the groove of love. So wander through the East Village in the morning and let it show you what the city means. East Village morning, beneath the surface. East Village morning, between the scenes of everything that New York presents to people, the real and unrepeatable and true. East Village morning, the groove of the authentic. East Village morning, made for you. East Village morning, wide awake. East Village morning, the most beautiful mistake. East Village morning, right here, wide awake, wide awake. Statue of dreams, standing in the harbor. Statue of dreams, holding up the light. Statue of dreams, everyone who ever crossed the water in the middle of the night. Arriving at the city with a story that the statue understood before they spoke. Statue of dreams, the groove of the courageous. Statue of dreams, the most important folk. Statue of dreams, torch held high. Statue of dreams, beneath the open sky. Statue of dreams, warm and free. Statue of dreams was built for you. the immigrants who saw her from the deck and felt something release inside their chest. Statue of dreams, the most important welcome. Statue of dreams, she always gave her best of what a symbol can provide to people. The permission and the promise and the flame. Statue of dreams, the groove of new beginnings. Statue of dreams, the world will never be the same. Statue of dreams, torch held high. Statue of dreams, beneath the open sky. Statue of dreams, warm and free. Statue of dreams was built for you and me. We stood beside her on a clear October morning, and the city spread behind us in the light. Statue of dreams, the most complete perspective of New York on the most perfect day and night. She has watched this city grow for generations and never changed her message or her stance. Statue of dreams, the groove of the eternal. Statue of dreams, you always get a chance. So look at her and feel what she was built for. The dream that every person here deserves. Statue of dreams, the groove of the possible. Statue of dreams, she never loses nerve. She stands there in the harbor as the reminder that this city was built on the belief that anyone from anywhere can make it. Statue of dreams, the groove of sweet relief. Statue of dreams, torch held high. Statue of dreams, beneath the open sky. Statue of dreams, right here. Torch held high. Torch held high. Brooklyn Bridge groove, let me walk you through this. From the Manhattan side to the Brooklyn Inn. The Brooklyn Bridge groove, every step a story. Every cable strung between two worlds of friends who chose one side or the other of this river, but meet right here upon this bridge today. Brooklyn Bridge groove, the most democratic crossing. Brooklyn Bridge groove, the New York way. Brooklyn Bridge groove, walk it slow. Brooklyn Bridge groove, let the city show itself from every angle. On the way, Brooklyn Bridge groove, the finest start to any day. Cables humming, water far below. Brooklyn Bridge groove, the best way to know New York. Brooklyn Bridge groove, right here. Brooklyn Bridge groove. this bridge in every kind of weather, the summer heat and the November wind. On Brooklyn Bridge groove, the groove is in the walk and the groove is in the way the light comes in through the cables at the hour when the city is waking up and finding its first breath. Brooklyn Bridge groove, one of New York's greatest. Brooklyn Bridge groove until my dying breath. I'll walk this bridge and the groove inside it, the history of this impossible construction. Brooklyn Bridge groove, the most inspiring structure. Brooklyn Bridge groove, beyond any instruction. Brooklyn Bridge groove, walk it slow. Brooklyn Bridge groove, let the city show itself from every angle. All the way. The tourists stop to take the photograph. The locals walk it like they always have. Brooklyn Bridge groove for everyone who crosses. Brooklyn Bridge groove, the finest epitaph of a city that believes in connection between the parts that make the whole thing work. Brooklyn Bridge groove, the groove of unity. Brooklyn Bridge groove, the groove that never shirks. Note on Brooklyn Bridge groove. If you're in New York and you haven't walked it yet, Brooklyn Bridge groove, make it your first morning. Brooklyn Bridge groove, the view you won't forget from the middle of the bridge at any hour, with the skyline and the water and the sky. Brooklyn Bridge groove, put it in your story. Brooklyn Bridge groove, the groove that makes you fly. Brooklyn Bridge groove, walk it slow. Brooklyn Bridge groove, let the city show. Brooklyn Bridge groove, right here. Oh, walk it slow, walk it slow. The village jazz coming through the basement door. The village jazz, the sound you came here for. The village jazz in the west, village streets where the groove of New York history meets. The present blue note and the village vanguard. The village jazz, the most important art of this city, the groove that started everything. The village jazz plays straight from the heart. The village jazz, low and warm. The village jazz, the city's finest form of expression, the saxophone and bass. The village jazz, the most important space. And in New York City for the soul, the village jazz, a groove that makes you whole. The village jazz, right here. The village jazz, all year. We sat at the small table near the stage. The candle and the cocktail and the sound. The village jazz, the most sophisticated evening. The village jazz, the most enchanted ground for spending the New York night completely, with the music and the people who love it too. The village jazz, the groove of everything refined. The village jazz made for me and you. village jazz, low and warm. The village jazz, the city's finest form of expression. The saxophone and bass. The village jazz, the most important space. The musician closed his eyes and played something that nobody had ever quite played before. The village jazz, the groove of improvisation. The village jazz, the room wanted more and more. The set went long because it had to, because the music had its own agenda. The village jazz, the most alive experience. The village jazz, the most magnificent surrender. So find a jazz club in the West Village evening, and let the music do what it does best. The village jazz, the groove of New York culture. The village jazz surpasses every test of what live music can provide to people who need something real in their Saturday night. The village jazz, the most important evening. The village jazz, the most beautiful light. The village jazz, slow and warm. The village jazz, the city's finest form. The village jazz, right here, low and warm, low and warm. New York State of mind groove, that's where I live. Not just a city, but a way of being alive. New York State of mind groove, what it gives is the particular energy to thrive. Do anything, the hustle and the beauty, the cold February in the summer heat. New York State of mind groove, the most important curriculum that any city can teach. I learned to want more and to work for it harder. I learned that every corner has a story. New York State of mind groove changed my whole perspective. New York State of mind groove, show me glory. New York State of mind groove, feel it now. New York State of mind groove shows you how to live at full capacity and rise. New York State of mind groove opens up your eyes to everything the world can be. New York State of mind groove sets you free. New York State of mind groove, right here. New York State of mind groove, every year. There's a version of yourself that New York makes, the one who doesn't quit and doesn't hide. New York State of mind groove, the city takes your limitations and throws them aside. Not by being gentle, New York never coddles, but by showing you what humans can achieve. New York State of mind groove, the proof is everywhere. New York State of mind, you only have to believe in the groove of 8 million people moving all at once toward whatever they want most. New York State of mind groove, the most inspiring. New York State of mind groove, from coast to coast. New York State of mind groove, feel it now. New York State of mind groove shows you how to live at full capacity and rise. New York State of mind groove opens up your eyes. The skyline from the bridge at 6 in the morning, the sun coming up between the towers. New York State of mind groove, the most cinematic. New York State of mind groove, the finest hours of any day in any season. present in this city that never once said stop. A New York state of mind groove, the groove of the relentless New York state of mind groove, always at the top. So carry the New York state of mind wherever life decides to take you from this island. New York state of mind groove, it travels with you. New York state of mind groove, the most reliable companion for the road ahead of you. The standard that this city set for excellence. New York state of mind groove, once you've had it. New York state of mind groove, nothing less. Nothing less. New York state of mind groove, feel it now. New York state of mind groove, showed you how. New York state of mind groove, right here. Feel it now. Feel it now. Feel it now. Fifth Avenue Sunday, the quieter version. Fifth Avenue Sunday, when the rush is gone. Fifth Avenue Sunday, just the walkers and the dreamers. Fifth Avenue Sunday, carrying the song of a weekend in New York City slowly. Past the plaza and the park and all the rest. Fifth Avenue Sunday, the most elegant strolling. Fifth Avenue Sunday, the very best. Fifth Avenue Sunday, take it slow. Fifth Avenue Sunday, the best way to know this street without the weekday crowd. Fifth Avenue Sunday, nothing too loud, just the city and the open air. Fifth Avenue Sunday, groove without a care. Fifth Avenue Sunday, right here. Fifth Avenue Sunday, all year. The horse-drawn carriages and the museum steps, the fountain at the plaza catching morning light. Fifth Avenue Sunday, the city at its gentlest. Fifth Avenue Sunday, everything done right at the pace that Sundays were invented for. The slow and warm and unrepeatable. Fifth Avenue Sunday, the groove of New York leisure. Fifth Avenue Sunday, the most lovable. Fifth Avenue Sunday, take it slow. Fifth Avenue Sunday, the best way to know this street without the weekday crowd. Fifth Avenue Sunday, nothing too loud. We walked it from the park down to the Flatiron, and every block delivered something new. Fifth Avenue Sunday, the groove of exploration. Fifth Avenue Sunday, the most beautiful view of New York when it decides to be unhurried. When the city wears its Sunday best. Fifth Avenue Sunday, the groove of the relaxed city. Fifth Avenue Sunday, standing above the rest. So choose a Sunday for your Fifth Avenue morning, when the city gives the street back to the people. Fifth Avenue Sunday, the groove of the pedestrian. Fifth prefer. Fifth Avenue Sunday, take it slow. Fifth Avenue Sunday, the best way to know. Fifth Avenue Sunday, right here. Take it slow, take it slow. Soho Saturday at the cast iron buildings. Soho Saturday, the cobblestones below. Soho Saturday, the galleries and coffee. Soho Saturday, the most beautiful show of art and architecture in one neighborhood. The street performers and the open doors. Soho Saturday, New York at its most stylish. Soho Saturday, the groove that always soars. Soho Saturday, cobblestones and art. Soho Saturday, New York from the heart of culture and of style and of the groove. Soho Saturday, find your Saturday move. Gallery to gallery, cafe to cafe. Soho Saturday, the finest Saturday. Soho Saturday, right here. Soho Saturday, all year. The brunch line at the corner restaurant. The couple taking photos by the wall. Soho Saturday, the most photogenic borough. Soho Saturday, the groove behind it all. The cast iron facades and the art installations. The pop-up shops and the busker on the block. Soho Saturday, New York, never tired. Soho Saturday, never gonna stop. Soho Saturday, cobblestones and art. Soho Saturday, New York from the heart of culture and of style and of the groove. Soho Saturday, find your Saturday move. We ducked into a gallery that caught our eye and stood in front of something that said everything. Soho Saturday, the most surprising discoveries. Soho Saturday, the most important thing about this neighborhood is what it shows you when you walk it without a destination set. Soho Saturday, the groove of the unexpected. Soho Saturday, the best you haven't met yet. So add Soho to your New York Saturday and walk the cobblestones until the evening comes. Soho Saturday, the groove of New York culture. Ooh, Soho Saturday, where art and living runs together in the most beautiful collision of the aesthetic and the daily real. Soho Saturday, the groove of the discerning. Ooh, Soho Saturday, the most important feel. Soho Saturday, cobblestones and art. Soho Saturday, New York from the heart. Soho Saturday, right here. Cobblestones and art. Cobblestones and art. Cobblestones and art. State Dreamer. That's what I became the moment that I saw her reaching for the sky. Empire State Dreamer. Everything has changed since I looked up at it and decided, why not me? Why can't I reach that high? Why can't the dream I carry match that height? Empire State Dreamer. The building spoke to me. Empire State Dreamer. In the middle of the night, of ambition, every floor a chapter of someone who decided to begin. Empire State Dreamer. Now I write my chapter. Empire State Dreamer. From the outside in. Empire State Dreamer. Reach up high. Empire State Dreamer. Touch the New York sky. Empire State Dreamer. You belong. Empire State Dreamer. This has been your song. All along you just needed to hear it. Empire State Dreamer. You just needed to feel it. Empire State Dreamer. Right here. Empire State Dreamer. Every year. Every person who has ever built something from nothing in the city looked up at that tower. Empire State Dreamer. Took it as a signal that this is the time and this is the hour to put the plan in motion and the work behind it, to let the dream be bigger than the fear. Empire State Dreamer. The building is a message. Empire State Dreamer. Broadcast loud and clear. Rise up past the floor you thought was final. Rise up past the ceiling of the set for you. Empire State Dreamer. The groove of the impossible. Empire State Dreamer. Becoming true. Empire State Dreamer. Reach up high. Empire State Dreamer. Touch the New York sky. Empire State Dreamer. You belong. Empire State Dreamer. This has been your song. From the observation deck, the whole world opens. Every borough and beyond the river too. Empire State Dreamer. Looking down at everything. Empire State Dreamer. What the city gave to you. The perspective of the possible. The view from somewhere you once thought too high to reach. Empire State Dreamer. You are at the top now. Empire State Dreamer. You made it. Practice what you preach. The Empire State and feel it. The groove of everything that's been achieved. Empire State Dreamer. Add your name to the list. Empire State Dreamer. And never stop believing in whatever you were born in this city, or arrived here carrying as your dream. Empire State Dreamer. The groove confirms your mission. Empire State Dreamer. More than it may seem. Empire State Dreamer. Reach up high. Empire State Dreamer. Touch the New York sky. Empire State Dreamer. Right here. Reach up high. Reach up high. Kind that only this city gives. New York love, the reason that the dreamer lives. New York love, in the coffee shop on Sunday. New York love, walking with the ones you choose. New York love, beneath the Brooklyn Bridge together. New York love, you got nothing left to lose when you find it here in this particular city. Love, the most important thing. New York love, was always made for you. Find it in the city and the street. New York love, the groove that is complete. New York love, right here. New York love, oh yeah. New York love in Central Park on Saturday. The Bethesda fountain in the afternoon. New York love, the most romantic setting for everything you wanted to say soon, but kept inside because the moment wasn't ready. And then the city made the moment right. New York love, the city is the matchmaker. New York love and the most beautiful light. New York love, feel it here. New York love, the finest of the year. New York love, warm and true. New York love was always made for you. New York love on the Brooklyn Bridge at sunset. The skyline painting everything in gold. New York love, the most cinematic feeling. New York love, the most important story told in this particular location. This person, New York love, the city holds you both. New York love, the groove of the unforgettable. New York love, the city is your growth. So fall in love in New York if you're able, and let the city be the witness to it all. New York love, the most majestic backdrop. New York love, for the most important call of the heart, the groove of finding someone in a city of 8 million people who are here. New York love, the most unlikely miracle. New York love, the most important